Hurricane Sandy is here.
Our free guide to Medicare. And of course, these plans all come with the peace of mind of Blue Cross. So call 1-888-800-8445 for your free copy of your guide to Medicare with no obligation. We've got a number of
You can see the trees blowing, you can hear the wind.
This is Secular, Power for Recovery. Question 2 passes. This is how physician-assisted suicide will be carried out. No doctors, no hospitals, just 100 of these. A patient will break up to 100 capsules into water and drink it all down. In their own home, with no doctor. This is what some people call death with dignity. Vote no on question 2. It's out of control.
Continuing a special coverage of Hurricane Sandy, we are now feeling the force of this storm. This could now drag on for a few hours. So you want to just sit back and as they say, because this one now really starting to blow. This is the ocean in Oak Bluff. This is on the Martha's Vineyard, and it really is just crashing against the wall and then shooting that water up onto city streets there.
And there'll be different concerns depending on where you are. If you're inland, the biggest concern is going to be the high wind and the power outage risk. And if you're closer to the coast, it's going to be the storm surge. We're very closely watching the high tide. Right now, we want to go out to Jim Armstrong again. He joins us live in Marion now. Jim?
Lisa, good afternoon. My crew was driving throughout the South Coast since about 10 o'clock this morning. We arrived here in Marion at Tabor Academy right around 4, and I talked to one of the staff members here, kind enough to offer us some relative shelter from the storm. And I told him I'd be live here from 4 until about 2 this morning. He laughed, smiled, and said, "You'll be here for the flood then," knowing full well that this part of town, this part of campus in specific, is prone to floods, and certainly during a storm event like this, it's almost a given. Marion police have warned us specifically about this very spot here relative to the flooding concerns in the next several hours. So on the one hand, we have to look with eyes towards the future, and not just here in Marion, but throughout the state for that matter, worried about flood. Right now, as we've mentioned, wind is the primary concern, and the power outages it's causing. Let's take you to Mattapoisett with some video that we shot around 2 o'clock this afternoon over on Mattapoisett Neck Road. As we were driving through the South Coast, the scanners were just blowing up with these exact same reports of power outages because trees were falling on lines. Acushnet, Westport, Mattapoisett, Marion, Rochester, etc., etc. This incident that you see here happened just as we were driving past Mattapoisett Neck Road. An inconvenience on so many levels, not the least of which the people stuck in traffic behind it, because these are live wires, primary wires, blocking main roads of travel. That neck road there, one road in, one road out. We talked to one gentleman who could do nothing but sit there and wait behind caution tape, hoping for the all clear to go to his house. You're sort of stuck in a bad spot here, I guess.
I'm almost home. Yep.
And the down power line stopping you from going the rest of the way.
Correct.
Any idea when you can get going?
Depends on when the utility comes in, de-energizes the lines down.
Just have to be patient, I guess.